For my service project track, I decided to volunteer with the organization Younglife. Younglife was a huge part of my life growing up, and I thought it would be really cool to give back to an organization that helped me so much in my life. I found out about Younglife through a friend during my freshman year of high school. He invited me to club, and I had a great time, and was really drawn in by all the fun they were having. So, while serving as a Younglife leader, there are three main parts of Younglife that you are responsible for. You do lunches, club, and campaigners. Let's talk about lunches. Lunches is a way for you to meet kids and find new kids so you can get them to come to club. You go to a high school lunch 1 to 2 times a week and find kids and hang out, but also ask them to come to club. Monday is an important day because club is always on Monday night. Our goal for lunches is to build relationships, but also to get kids to come to club. Lunches are very important because if you are consistent on going, it shows the kids that they can trust you and they're more open to being a friend. The next thing is club. Club is by far my favorite part of Younglife. So every Monday night at 7:29 at First Baptist Church, we put on club for the local high schoolers. Right now, Cooper High School and Abilene High School are together. Wiley has their own club. Our goal is that one day Abilene Younglife will be big enough so each school meets separately. Club is a place where students can just be themselves. We sing songs, play games, put on skits, and at the end wrap it up with a Bible lesson, and then all go to Taco Bueno and enjoy some food together. One of my favorite things about club is that kids leave everything that they are dealing with and can just be themselves. The last thing that I do as a Younglife leader is campaigners. Campaigners is for when you get to know a group of kids pretty well and you really start to pour into the kids and teach them about Christ. When you have a core group of boys, then you pick a night of the week to meet together and have a little Bible study. You pick a passage of scripture and go over it with them, and they can ask whatever questions they want about it. Sometimes it's hard because the questions are hard, but it's a really good way to mentor the kids and show them the love of Christ. I think that one of my personal favorite experiences is that I get to interact with a couple kids from different backgrounds. Some kids that I am trying to mentor are very different from each other economically. This causes for the ones who are more rich to kind of look down on the kids who come from a more poorer background. But a great thing about Younglife is that at club they act like they are best friends and treat each other like equals. This is really cool to me, but how perfectly does this fit with the end of Acts 2? Acts 2 verse 46 says, "And day by day, attending the temple together and breaking bread in their homes, they received their food with glad and generous hearts." I think that this is perfect because earlier in the passage it talks about how every single soul will come together, and that's what I think of when I think of these kids. We also do a lot of praising the Lord together. When I think of the bread they are receiving, I think of the community and love that each kid is receiving by being at club. They not only receive it from the leaders, but they also receive it from their peers as well. It's really cool how everyone in the community comes together to worship and share what they have so they can push each other closer to Christ. I've really enjoyed working with Younglife this semester, and I'm so happy that I had the opportunity to do it. I'm so excited to keep on working with these kids and bring them closer to Christ.